What uniforms and equipment did ARVN soldiers wear? Have you ever wondered what the soldiers of the Army of the Republic of Vietnam looked like during the intense years of the Vietnamese Revolution? Their uniforms and equipment tell a fascinating story of military influence and adaptation. The soldiers typically wore olive drab fatigues, a style introduced by the United States during the Korean War. These uniforms were practical and durable, perfect for the challenging jungle warfare conditions they faced. The design allowed for ease of movement while providing some camouflage in the dense foliage of Vietnam. In addition to their uniforms, ARVN soldiers often wore American-style helmets. These helmets were sometimes surplus items from U.S. forces, reflecting the close military ties between the two nations. The webbing gear they used was also influenced by American designs, providing soldiers with a functional way to carry their essential equipment. Officers and specialized units had slightly different uniforms, but the overall look was heavily influenced by American military standards. This uniformity helped create a sense of cohesion within the ranks, even as they faced various challenges on the battlefield. When it came to weapons, the ARVN soldiers had a mix of French and American arms. Initially, they used weapons like the M1 Garand and M1 carbine. However, as the conflict progressed, they were re-equipped with more modern American arms, including the M16A1 rifle starting in 1968. This transition marked a significant shift in their combat capabilities. The sidearms used by ARVN soldiers included the Colt M1911A1 pistol and various revolvers, such as the Colt Detective Special. These weapons were standard issue and provided soldiers with reliable options for close-quarters combat. Bayonets were also part of their equipment, with different models corresponding to the specific rifles in use. For example, the M7 bayonet was issued for the M16 rifle, adding versatility to their combat gear. Machine guns like the M60 were utilized by ARVN units, alongside Browning automatic rifles and other support weapons. This diverse arsenal allowed them to engage effectively in various combat scenarios. Some specialized weapons, like the CAR-15 carbine variants, were used in limited numbers. They also occasionally employed captured enemy rifles, showcasing their adaptability in the field. From the perspective of communist forces, the ARVN's reliance on American-supplied uniforms and equipment symbolized their role as a proxy force for U.S. interests. In contrast, communist fighters often used simpler, locally produced gear, emphasizing mobility and resourcefulness. The ARVN's more formal uniforms and advanced weaponry reflected their position as a conventional army backed by foreign powers. This dynamic played a significant role in the broader context of the Vietnamese Revolution, highlighting the differences between the two sides in terms of military strategy and ideology. In essence, the uniforms and equipment of ARVN soldiers were a blend of American influence and practical design, shaping their identity during a tumultuous period in history.